Alright, so I guess we go back this way. So that was pretty easy as far as like shooting the zombies, but not zombie stuff. Oh, wait, we're not done. What? I thought I was done. Oh. Whoa. He jumped. Oh, I got you, Harbor. I have a couple days off next week, which is pretty fun. I have Tuesday and Wednesday off. I just need to take some days off while the wifey's home and not working for this summer. I'll probably take some more days off in a couple weeks, but this month was already kind of filled up. Oh, you guys don't stand next to the barrels, you idiots. What? So loud. More bowling, sure. That's pretty good. So yeah, today built umbrella. We also made popsicles. I gotta post a picture in the Discord in the food. We made little like berry popsicles that me and my daughter shared. It's really cute. At least I thought so. Cause we finally bought like those little yeah, why did it say snarf? I'm getting jacked up. I'm all electrocuted. I don't know if I have anything to get rid of that. Thomas just snarf? I guess so. I swear we really love snarf. Yeah, we didn't have we finally bought the little like little containers you put in the freezer, remember? So daughter definitely loved it. So stupid. all the red barrels. Yeah, I can imagine so, Harper. My daughter hasn't really had like popsicles and ice cream yet, so she was probably like thinking, well, this is great. Cool. Oh, that sounds awesome, Milky. We're thinking about getting an air fryer. I don't even know how air fryers work. But we might get one. Okay, where am I supposed to go? This looks like a dead end. Supposed to go this way? The fragments are for. You can craft like necklaces and beads and charms and stuff. I think that's what they're for. I have to double check when I go back to the voodoo shop. Oh, behind me. Getting really tired. I'm getting tired of these guys. It's so weird. Like, where are the other enemies at? It's only these scissor dudes. Alright. Wrong button. I think we're almost done. That's a good point. Not that I'm complaining. I'm very happy that, like, at least this is easy. It's gonna be over soon. It's gonna be over soon, dude. It should be a little bit bigger, right? Right, War? That's what I feel like. Alright, we're not. Okay, this has got to be the end. Yeah, definitely Star. This is the first like other world type sequence that I've run into. Oh, this is where so yeah, I'll show you guys right now. Hold on, let me I'm all full. I don't need that many first aid kits on me. I have so many. I have so many. So yeah, this is the altars where you come. You can have like a loadout. So here's my gun loadout. You can equip different necklaces for bonuses. Right now I only have one spot unlocked. And then this is a loadout for bonus like body stuff. Mask down. Right now we were at the site of where the girl was killed, Star. So York was like going over in his head how she was murdered and stuff. So now I think we're leaving. What is this? What's this red tree? Get all these goodies. Yeah, thank goodness. Wait, I'm not even picking anything up. So he saw how she was being murdered. She got chopped into pieces. And he saw that it was the mother that was doing it for some reason. It seems like they thought they were going to get eternal life. I don't know, I'm pretty confused. What the F is that? I don't like it.
I did it. I really did it. I finally completed the first ritual. Now the plan will begin. The Red One's plan will begin.
Zach, this case is going to be a labyrinth. I certainly didn't expect to run into a monster like this. Honestly, I'm not one for violence, but I'm not just going to stand here and die. What do you think? Should we read off her rights?
Now, it's the Red One's turn. The Red One. Soon. And in the end, we'll be together. Together.
Those are evil squirrels.
Red. Oh, seeds. Red. Oh, yeah. I killed Lise.
What's happening?
I did just as I was told. I killed her.
No,
So
stop spinning my head. I'm not gonna look.
Adorable and beautiful. I killed my own baby. Lise, you son of a bitch! What did you do to my daughter?
Alright, stop spinning. It's gonna... Oh no, I'm hungry. What happened to York's arm? I don't know why. When he goes into this other world, he gets this cool looking arm. It definitely took a while to fight a boss. Yeah, I feel like a boss didn't really happen. Okay, I shot the thing. This is weird. It's weird to be fighting a boss. So I guess I just keep doing this. No, definitely not, sir. I'm still on chapter 1. I hear the game's pretty long as far as like comparable to the first one. Oh yeah, so we're still super early on. Oh no, I'm poisoned. My HP's kind of low, actually. Is that better for you, Tank? Oh, don't touch the yellow vines. I feel like when I try to charge, they just hit me. Can I just shoot her? What's happening?
You're really pissing me off. I'm invincible now. Holy red seeds protect me. So then why? What are you? No, it can't be. You came here to stop our plan? You can't stop us now. We already made our sacrifice. You don't know how much we sacrificed. How many many tears of blood we cried. Oh, for the Red One's plan. We've come so far. The Red
Dude, stop spinning.
gave me the honor of lighting the flame. I'm not gonna let you stop me here!
Just blow up. Oh, F. Oh, F. Yeah, I had to stop looking. I had to stop looking, Milky. Oh, great. Yeah, this is going to be good.
Galena, is this your true form? Gosh, Hollywood would have been all over you. Although you probably would have been typecast as a gross monster. The kind that heroes always kill.
We're going to make a new world! And no one's going to stop us!
Snarf. Maybe we'll do a Snarf one. Alright, how long do you guys... How do you think this battle goes? I'm gonna play it safe and pop a heal. Yeah, I wonder if Casey's in this one. Perfect, perfect, work. So I don't know what I gotta do, but I'm just gonna keep dumping on him like that. It seems to be working. It reminds me of George. Yeah, she said she's mentioning something about someone who gave her like the power, but what's that for these? I just run from them? Okay.
No! This can't be happening!
It's all good, Star. Yeah, no health bar. That's kind of sucks. Oh, excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Sorry. Is that it? Hey, we did it. First try. And then she's dead.
This is impossible!
Red tree. Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't know when I'm getting headshots now. That's definitely the biggest disappointment so far. Wait, that's it? Then I'm just here? All right. I don't know what I'm picking up. It's not telling me. First try hype. Well, they know I played the first one. Super pro. Yeah, shooting stuff as York. This is in a. It's like a shack on the sugar plantation. It's a sugar plantation. There's like a little house shack there. No, not Emma Tree. Oh, hey, it's what's her name? I really need to save. I got $400 now? Whoa. I get so much money. Oh, it's gonna load all that stuff that happened in that room? That's so weird. Why didn't it count when I was in the room? I'm afraid to talk to her. You think it'll bug out and not give it to me? It's super dumb. It's counting like all the headshots that I got inside the room. And I'm gonna guess it's gonna... all the items that I picked up are gonna pop up too. I'm just gonna talk to her.
This, our new world.
So this is the mom, right?
My Lisa, my sweet little dolly.
Galena Clarkson,
Definitely not, Star.
you are now under arrest on suspicion of the murder of Lise Clarkson and the illegal disposal of her corpse. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used against you in a court of law. That's enough, Zach. She can't hear us anymore.
Just kill it. No, that was in like the other world.
Zach, pardon my language, but this case can go fuck itself.
Whoa, whoa, York. What happened? Oh my goodness. Dad's pissed. Language, I know, man. I didn't expect that coming from York. Alright, she's in jail now.
I owe you one, Mr. York. I'm awful sorry you had to get all caught up in our town's dirty laundry. I didn't expect you to catch the criminal this soon, though. You never fail to impress me.
Getting spicy.
Come on, CLG. Let's head back to the office.
We beat the game. Oh, guys, I'm starting to grow. I'm finally started growing a beard.
Mr. York and I both got a lot of cleanup work to take care of.
That's true, Kayla.
Now I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna tell the Clarksons. That's my biggest problem.
Melvin, this investigation has only just begun.
What? But we got the killer.
This case is much more complicated than it seems.
That's right, Harper. That's right. Yeah, I gotta try and fix the shower. We'll try and do that next.
You mean you're gonna keep searching the town?
Of course. At the moment, I'm after a tall, stylish woman. Does that ring any bells?
Stylish? You lost me. What's that got to do with anything?
Alright, thanks, Desmond.
Zach and I saw her with our own eyes. We need to find her, I'm positive.
You're probably talking about Professor R.
Professor R? From the jazz bar?
Yeah. I mean, she's the only person in town you could call stylish. She's tall, too.
But...
Okay.
What is it, Melvin? Well? Out, don't let your 10-year-old daughter upstage you here, Sheriff.
You're looking for a stylish woman, right?
Yes, we've established that.
Then I think you're barking up the wrong tree with Professor R. She isn't exactly a normal woman, if you catch my drift.
I hear you loud and clear. Melvin, you're careless in every sense of the word, but I believe you operate on the side of good in most cases. With that in mind, I'm disappointed to see that you carry some prejudice with you.
But
Professor R for Red Tree. That's true.
Is she the type to forbid customers from entering her jazz bar due to the color of their skin?
No, she ain't like that.
Well then, case closed. Melvin, I think we should call it a day. I'm going to head back to my hotel and get some sleep.
Oh man, get some sleep.
I also need to prepare a report to send back to the Bureau.
Oh, we haven't done that yet.
Patty, thank you very much for assisting me in my investigation. I'll be counting on you again tomorrow.
I just helped an FBI agent.
Oh, and Melvin, one more thing. You needn't worry about what to tell the Clarksons. I'm sure they already know that Galena's been arrested. After all, this is Lucare.
Return to York's room and review the case. Alright. Dude, I got a lot of cash now. That's pretty good. Oh, great. It's going to load in everything still. Awesome. Oh, that's it. That wasn't too bad. Stop. I thought I was going to go for a lot longer. Cool. I'm happy I finally got some money back. Let's check the board real quick. See what we can grab. This is like free side quest we can do. Defeat one squirrel. That seems super easy. Killer bee. Defeat a wild dog. Alligator. Undergo one checkup. Look, we have more bowling side quests. Where is it at? Complete the baby split game. No, thank you. I definitely need to save it. I feel like it's been a while. Bowling is... I don't know. Bowling...
Hey there, Miss...
Bowling's a nightmare. Bowling never happened. Yesterday was Saturday, guys. I don't stream on Saturdays, remember? It's a lot of bowling attempts. Yeah, if it was me, I would have nailed it. I can't believe I did that for so long. All right, so the main mission is to go back to the hotel and wait, I guess. But I really need to try and fix my shower. So I'll try and do that, like, at the same time. We'll go back to the hotel and see what happens. I did it. I can't believe I did it, Tank. I finally did it. I really started to believe that, like, I was going to go sleep without completing it. Once I wasted all my money, I didn't think I was gonna... I really planned on stopping there. Yeah, so York won't stink. Because right now my shower is broken, so there's a side quest to fix it. Right now it's 9 o'clock. Oh cool, my flies are gone. So I guess I just need to load into a new area for the flies to be... for the gum to take effect. So we take a drink, and then I guess we go sleep outside until... Sorry, until what time, Desmond? 9:30?
So.
Martini. The king of cocktails. Yeah, I have to try and go through and find his longest one. That's all it takes? You betcha. Which film? Oh yeah, that guy. James Bond. Alright, so let's go ahead and buy
So-
that.
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to skip it. I forgot that part. That part is voiced. Oh yeah, look at that beard.
You'll be back, yeah, Bureau Man. Remember, live jazz on the weekends.
It's almost the weekend.
Yeah.
Off the next part. Out the way, plant. The end of chapter 1? Whoa.
Hello there, mister.
Currently no way for me to sample the water pressure. But I may be able to give you a hint that will help you fix the problem of yours. The water valve near the bathroom on the first floor. Okay, so now we gotta go do that. This should be the last one. Is this Amazing War? That mirror does look great. Is it inside the bathroom? It is. We did it. We completed the mission. It shouldn't matter if I loosen them all at once. I'm not a plumber, so it's not my fault if something goes wrong. That's right. Zach, look at this. This is it. This is what you call a shower. This magical moment. GG. Now we're free to shower ourselves until we drown. Nice. None of them want to be the one who calls the repairman. So they're all feigning ignorance until they get the adjusted valve instead. Such an entertaining town. Oh man. Hey, what was that? It's a bead. Oh yeah, I get something out of this. To a dazzling jewel. What is it, York? Hurry. Darker than the blackest night, one of the 5 beads. Oh, dude, that's really good. That's one of the beads. Oh, cool. We need to get the 5 beads for that one quest. Yeah, for the mirror. Nice. That was worth it. Oh, man. Yeah, just as long as I remember to shower somewhat regularly. Welcome back, Star. We just finished the mission. We finally finished the quest. Our shower is fixed. We did it. To wash my suits. Oh yeah, I don't think I put this one as good as new. I didn't put him to wash. Alright, man, I guess let's see what happens. Let's go in there. What time is it? It's 12:30. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh wait, let's probably eat something. No, it's fine. Let's go over there. Alright, let's see what happens when we go in here. Should start like the next little main mission.
Zach, let's go over our progress. We've got a complicated case on our hands this time, especially as far as the Clarksons' relationships go. But in a way, it's also a simple one. Understanding them on a deeper level is the most efficient way to uncover the truth behind all this. That's the one thing I'm sure of. Zach, let's start with the people who were closest to the victim. Lise Clarkson, the victim, is the granddaughter of the current head of the Clarkson family.
Okay.
Her mother is Galena, an ex-actress, and Lise clearly inherited her beauty. Except for her eyes, that is. Lisa's eye color matches that of her father's. Now, do you remember who Lise Clarkson's father is?
Yeah, the guy with the mullet. I think his name was Danny. Melvin Woods.
That's right. Lisa's father is Danny Clarkson. His real name is Daniel E. Clarkson. He's from Florida and used to be the CEO of a talent agency. Danny struck the heart of Galena and successfully became a member of the esteemed Clarkson family. Despite being the son-in-law, he acts like he was born a Clarkson. But he's still just the son-in-law.
Okay.
Next comes what happened to Lise. According to Alexis, Lise said that the man was as tall as an oak tree. I believe that's the same 10-foot-tall giant who made the fingerprints we found in the cold storage warehouse. Now, what did this man do to Lise prior to her murder?
Stole her chocolate sundae.
Yes, that's it. The man as tall as an oak tree followed Lise around and watched her. Despite his towering stature, he must have been rather shy. Or perhaps he was merely biding his time and planned to kidnap her from the very start. If that's the case, there should have been some evidence left at the scene of the crime. Zach, we're still missing some puzzle pieces. Speaking of the scene of the crime, I did some profiling in the plantation's control room. The truth it revealed to us was nauseating and horrific, but we need to touch upon it if we wish to proceed. Isn't that right, Zach?
Yep.
Who actually murdered Lise Clarkson?
Galena.
Yes, that's right. Lisa's own mother killed her while she was dreaming about some bizarre new world. This is by far the vilest and ugliest crime we've ever seen. The fact that Galena set up her daughter's body at an altar makes this case even more complicated. Remember, not a single sacrificial human murder has ever been proven and documented in all of American history. The real world is far more complex than what we see in films and video games.
No, I love video games.
And sacrificing a human life for something else is no easy task. In conclusion, Zach, through our investigation, we found one character who sticks out more than anyone else. You know exactly who I'm thinking about, don't you? We'll need to have a word with her in the near future. Who's the stylish woman we saw during the profile?
That's R. What?
Professor R. We haven't met her yet, but she's deeply intertwined with this case. Let's wait for the skeletal gentleman to guide us to her with an oracle.
Oh, sure, yeah, let's just wait for that guy.
Well, Zach, what do you think? The people here are just as warm as the weather, and the food is to die for. Might be nice to move down here after I retire. What, still too early to talk about that? You may be right. After all, this case has only just begun.
Just begun. $10. All right. Making progress. Loading screen. I know, yeah, it's gonna be crazy to see how nutty it gets. Like the last one was so insane. The last couple hours was ridiculous. It can't go, I don't know, it can't top that. Oh, that's a big alligator.
Galena can't be the killer. They're making all this shit up.
If what you say is true, Daniel, how do you plan to prove it?
PJ Clark.
It's nearly been a century since the Clarksons first took control of Lucari. 100 years.
Oh, this is the first time we're seeing
I
him.
always thought my legacy would live on for 300 at least.
I'm gonna find the real killer and beat the living dog shit out of him.
Yet it looks to me like times have changed. We ain't in the good old days no more.
Boss.
You understand me, boy.
Yes, sir. I'm right there with you, Paul. I'm gonna continue what you started, sir, and make the Clarkson family strong again. But first, I need to find whoever really killed Lise and bash their fucking brains in.
I saw
Oh, yeah.
this coming. Ever since the day Lenny left home, the town of Lucari has been cursed.
Who left is Lenny?
We can't stop what's happening now. It's too late. It's beyond me. No. It's beyond the minds of anyone who comes from the olden days. You understand me now, boy?
Yes, sir. Believe me, I do. I'll kill him. Just leave everything to me, Paul.
Are you serious about this?
Yes, sir. Right hand of God. Look right in my eyes. I ain't lying. I'm serious. I just need you to lend me some troops, sir. We need retribution right now. That's the job I've been given, and I intend to do it.
Well then, let me ask you one more time.
Yeah, he
Are
said
you
yes.
serious about this?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm a Clarkson, and all Clarksons have a job to do. Isn't that what we always say?
Then I'll need an arm.
Yeah. What?
Well now, you want to use my troops, I'm gonna need to know whether or not you're really serious about this.
Yeah, bring me an arm.
Just one arm. Slide it on through that wire there, and it'll take care of it for you.
What?
Paul, I mean, you're joking, right?
Daniel, have I ever told you a single joke?
No, but
If you want to become a real Clarkson,
Oh, who's this guy?
Then you done got yourself a job to do.
Wait, Paul, I get it now. You want me to stick it in and then pull it out at the last minute, right? You want to see if I got guts or not, but there's gonna be another way. You can't be serious, sir. Hey, knock it off, you assholes!
Oh, he wants
go.
his. Wait, I'm so
He's
confused.
just joking with me. Let me go, goddammit! Oh, please, sir, don't do this! Just tell me this is a joke, please!
I don't know why in my head I was like, oh, he's asking him to bring him an arm of someone else.
I am a Clarkson. And no matter how our fortune falls, all Clarksons have a job to do.
Nah, he's good. Just
That be the law of this land.
put some bandages. I like this music. Oh, the jazz bar. Yeah, for sure. Me too, dude. That sounds horrible. Look at these people. Live jazz. They look like they're having fun. Nah, I'm sure he's still alive. I think. Yeah, look at her go on the drums. He's the owner of the bar. We've met him a couple times. He just always rocks his underwear. Who underwear guy? Well, guys, we finished episode 1. We did it. S rank. Whoa, I'm the best. Days past 4 days. 113 enemies defeated. Completed time? Wait, what is that? 29? That's not 29 hours, is it? Oh, these are like the special things that I got. S rank. Alright, we did it. Chapter 1 done. Easy. Chapter 2. Man, what's gonna happen now? Yeah, maybe Desmond. Oh no, what is this?
York, you can hear me, right? I'll be with you soon.
Oh, it's Zach.
I'm not sad. Honestly, I can't wait. It's all I think about lately. I mean, we'll be together again. We'll get to discuss movies, food again. Everyone around here has bad taste. They don't understand things the way we do. It's a shitty world filled with shitty people. Oh, that reminds me. There are movie theaters and restaurants over there, right? As soon as I get there, let's go grab some peanut butter hamburgers and yogurt smoothies. I'm so excited, York.
I'm excited too. I know, right? War? S rank height. Oh, jeez. You okay, Zach?
Please, York,
Oh, it's a...
rush me. You just need to wait a bit longer. I still have one job left to do. I need to finish it. I have to. Or else I'd never be able to face you. Just Just give me a little more time, okay?
It's the fairy. My fairy, yes. Yeah, in the beginning of the game, it started off with... Well, it started off with this. I think. Wait, what the F is this? Oh yeah, this is the beginning, yeah. Oh man, we're back here.
Lisa's mother, Galena Clarkson, confessed to murdering Lise.
So the very beginning of the game, you actually start here, playing as that lady FBI agent and questioning old Zach. Well, I say old Zach, but it's like current time Zach.
But then immediately afterwards, she went insane. So you had no choice but to detain her. What a terribly convenient story. You were the first person to find the suspect hiding at a farm on the edge of town. And you even got her to confess to the crime. Right then and there. Did anyone else get a chance to hear Galena's confession?
Only us.
How did you even find that shack in the first place?
I'm super good at my job.
Metaphysical offender profiling.
Meta what? Should I know this word?
Metaphysical offender profiling. The term appears 6 times in the Lucare report and 14 times in the 2010 Greenvale report.
Yeah, Greenvale. Woo! So it started off with this lady coming to investigate Zach because they're suspicious of what went on during those cases. And also because, okay, the first lady that died, what's her name? That just died in Louisiana? Lise? Lisa's body was never discovered, but they just found it now. Current time, they just found the body enclosed in ice. So they found the body, and I guess they've always been suspicious of York. So they've been keeping an eye on him the whole time. I don't know. Did I explain that
As long
well?
as you're solving cases, the people in charge don't really care what sort of words you use.
Because they think he seems kind of fishy.
But we're different. You utilized a highly abnormal method to instantly hone in on a suspect. Then you did it again and again. And every time you used it, one term kept appearing in your files. Metaphysical offender profiling. Mr. Morgan, would you mind explaining to us what this term means?
We could try. But no matter what words we used, you'd never be able to understand. You see, it doesn't pertain to this side.
Yeah, he looks pretty bad.
Come, my fairy. Stop hiding back there and give them the explanation they so desire.
Oh no, Zach.
What? You're too shy?
Mr. Morgan? Mr. Morgan!
Come on out. Don't...
Is that all you have to say? Don't underestimate me, Morgan. I know you and the Clarksons share a deeper connection. Much deeper than how it appears on the surface. I need to shake him with something else that's directly connected to the Clarksons. I'm gonna jog his memory by force.
Hey, what's up, lady? Welcome in. This is like a... Well, the first Deadly Premonition was like a survival horror game with like some open world elements. This one's kind of the same, but I guess less horror, but kind of like a horror survival open world type game where you play as some detective, has crazy characters. I don't know, there's a lot going on.
Those letters look very old. The postmark suggests they were sent out from Louisiana. And I suspect that dragonfly mark belongs to the Clarkson family.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, he's getting all kinds of stuff from there. Look at that.
So what if it does?
A stalker has been harassing Patricia Clarkson for several years now.
Patricia Clarkson.
Did you know about this?
Patty? Hey, thanks, lady, for the follow. Appreciate it.
Constant silent phone calls, unmarked letters. She also spotted a suspicious figure lurking near her mansion several times.
Whoa.
And just last week, her employees spotted a strange figure lurking in the vicinity. The day someone else coincidentally used your alias and traveled to Louisiana.
Man, what's going on?
That's very intriguing. Aligned symbolism.
Lise Clarkson also reported being harassed by a stalker just before she was murdered. You're aware of this, correct? Because I didn't find any mention of this in your report.
No direct connection to the case. That's what we must have thought.
The visionary lies to himself, the liar only to others. Which are you?
That's enough for now. This all has nothing to do with the case. Besides, there's no evidence that proves those letters are from her. Isn't that right, my fairy?
Poor Zach. He's all messed up. Let's see. Let's show him a photo of Lisa's body.
Mr. Morgan, according to you, at the beginning of this case, the victim's body was being stored in the warehouse on purpose. Is that the truth?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It doesn't look like he could be making trips down to Louisiana.
They really put her body there alongside food and other perishables?
It's in the report.
No. The report only says it was stored using the most effective and shockingly inhuman method possible.
If you can think of a better phrase, we're all ears.
The report isn't wrong, you know. In fact, that might actually be the most accurate way of describing it.
Simon's on our side.
It's precise, and it's also kinda poetic, you know?
Wow, Simon. We never would have taken you for a poet.
I know.
You two think this is a joke? Lise Clarkson's body was discovered in that cold storage warehouse after 14 long years.
So yeah, they just discovered the body.
If you'd only done a proper investigation, we probably would have found her much sooner.
Which is, yeah, I don't know how we didn't find it.
That poor girl.
We still regret the fact that we never got to meet her. We're sorry, from the bottoms of our hearts.
I only hope it didn't happen that way by design.
Will you comfort me? Thank you, my fairy.
I knew it wouldn't go that easily. Maybe I should try asking my questions in a different way. I could use Agent Jones here.
Who the heck is Agent Jones? Window behind Zach, pile of DVDs. Nervous Simon.
Agent Jones.
Oh, he's Agent Jones.
Are you paying attention?
I just knew him as Simon.
Or do you intend to waste Mr. Morgan's precious time?
No. Sorry. I'm just a little tired.
Me too, man.
I'm listening.
I was getting late.
Take your hand out of your pocket. Didn't they teach you any manners at Quantico?
Oh, right. Guess they slipped my mind.
Oh yeah, I'm taking this all in, dude. It's all
My
super
bad.
interesting to me. I have no idea what's going on, but eventually we'll know what.
I'm actually kind of nervous.
What's going on with Zach?
I'm not used to this sort of thing. Data analysis is my specialty, you know. I'm sure I'd be able to calm down a bit if I had some pizza, though.
Wait, yo, this game I'm taking all in, dude. Unlike most games, I guess. But I might miss some stuff, of course.
The FBI needs to do something about their lack of personnel. I'll have to ask the questions myself, but how should I start? Maybe I should look back over the files and calmly reassess the situation. So far, everything checks out with the report, but there were always some parts of the report that didn't make sense.
Like the zombies.
He expects me to believe he just happened to solve a case this difficult while he was on vacation? And metaphysical offender profiling? I won't let him distract me with his fancy made-up word. After you arrested Galena Clarkson, you had a run-in with the Clarksons.
All right.
At least that's what it says in the report. What exactly happened there?
Just a simple run-in,
Oh, no.
that's all.
It's raining outside.
Nothing but a single phenomenon. Chasing hollow instances like that won't lead you closer to the truth. Truth doesn't work like that.
A hollow phenomenon, which resulted in a mountain of corpses.
A lot more people are gonna die?
Oh, Belle. We think we finally understand what you're trying to say. But don't be so voracious. How about another cup of coffee?
Yeah. Oh, look, Zach's standing up, too.
We've still got a long way to go, you know.
Is that it?
Yes. It's coarsely ground, so there should only be 4 teaspoons per cup.
Yo, I love this. It was Zach making coffee. This is amazing.
No more, no less. Next, the coffee travels from the funnel to the siphon. Simon, normally you only do surveillance in order to gather data, correct? Hiding microphones and cameras, sifting through garbage, wiretapping, shadowing, tracing credit card histories. You'll do whatever it takes to gather data in order to prevent crimes. That's how the FBI works.
Well, yeah, you're right.
So Simon's been the one watching, surveilling York for the last, like, 4 years, I think they said?
No reason in hiding it now, I guess. Why do you ask?
Our Southern Belle has adopted a very peculiar MO. It's almost like she has a special power, just like us.
Wait, what? Who knows isn't that big? Place got bigger. No, I think it was always open back there. I think.
You've been watching us this entire time, haven't you, Belle? From that window.
What?
I don't need to answer that question.
You came here on New Year's Eve, then spent 49 hours watching us until you returned to your hotel room last night. You observed us the entire time without sleep or rest.
Dang, Zach knows everything.
And you only ate once. Some pizza delivered by Simon. Aside from that, you never drank any water or relieved yourself. You simply sat there and continued to watch us.
What?
You have visions, too, don't you?
What, this lady has visions too?
You came here solely to hear us talk, didn't you? But then, why bother watching us for over 2 days beforehand? You didn't come to talk with us. You came because you wanted to see this apartment with your own eyes.
Dude, she's like us. Deadly Premonition 3. We're gonna play as Belle.
And
her crazy visions.
Because you're already convinced of something. Isn't that right? He who fights with monsters should see to it that he himself does not become a monster.
Very wise.
And if you gaze long into an abyss, the abyss also gazes into you.
But I...
Uh-oh.
Oh. Coffee.
That's right.
Thank you, my fairy. If you hadn't been paying attention, this coffee would have all gone to waste. The pus in our brains. It really has a way of interfering with our lives. Didn't remember.
Alright, sounds good, Star. Have a good night, get some sleep. Hope you have a good week. And good luck at your new job tomorrow. Hope it goes well.
This is friggin' delicious.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna shit myself for a second there.
Alright. I've never had that happen, but okay.
Come on, Aaliyah, take a sip. Trust me. I'm not exaggerating here.
I don't believe it.
I just pooped myself.
It's better than any coffee I've ever tasted.
Of course it is. Coffee is a sacred drink.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about, York. That's what I'm talking about.
Coffee saved us.
Oh, man.
If not for its oracle, we would be on the other side right now. So I never forget to pay my respects to coffee.
It's amazing.
Especially at critical moments like this.
Big black cumulonimbus clouds are in the sky.
Wait, what?
And that sound. Thunder snow is coming.
Why, we're just gonna go back to this?
Ominous. It's almost like a manifestation of the atmosphere in this room right now. Do you hear that thunder? It's probably gonna snow soon.
Thunder and snow? That sounds crazy.
We're in Massachusetts. That's the norm for this time of year.
Well, I'm not used to the cold. If possible, I'd like to finish this up before we get stuck in a snowstorm. Agent Jones, after we're done here, Agent Jones, is something the matter?
What's wrong with this guy?
Snap out of it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I know.
Do you? Then stop daydreaming.
What's up with him, chat?
Okay.
You just what?
My stomach's been letting some thunder loose, too.
Of course, yes.
Thunder?
That coffee was just so good,
It what? We don't have all day here.
The coffee was just so good, it, summoned forth a massive tsunami from within me.
Oh, okay, yes.
Excuse me? What is wrong with you? Now is really not the time for this.
Right door at the end of the hallway.
Thanks, pal. Hold on. You can make it. We can do this. It's not very far.
We promise you, we did not put laxatives in the coffee. Coffee is a sacred drink, remember?
That's right.
Motherfucker.
Wait, what? Wait, did he? No, he didn't. He did he?
There's no doubt that the report omitted information linking Morgan to the Clarksons. I need to get him to confess. Oh, yeah. That reminds me, there's a secret weapon in Agent Jones's briefcase.
Okay.
Mr. Morgan, I heard that you were always a smoker. Did you ever wonder if that was the reason you contracted your illness? Nothing. I'm just personally curious about it.
Sometimes, people die in car accidents, regardless of how well they take care of their health. Other times, they slip on their bathroom floors and crack open their heads. Isn't that right, my fairy?
I'm not concerned with statistics. I'm just curious about you. Right here.
Right now.
Right now.
We switched over from nicotine to this. It's less addictive. That's one step in the right direction, isn't it?
Sure.
Perhaps. If we're talking about withdrawal symptoms or physical dependence, but it still seems like you're smoking too much at once.
That's true. He has been smoking it up this whole time.
Honestly, it looks to me like you have a mental dependency.
Maybe. But so what if we do?
Surely you know about gateway drugs, yes? When a
No.
person starts to use one drug, it becomes much easier for them
Oh
to
no, guys,
branch out
gateway
and
drugs.
try other drugs as well. The first drug acts as the gateway that leads them to stronger substances.
Oh. Are you trying to say that's going to happen to us?
No. I'm simply saying there's a possibility.
Alright, let's see what's in here.
Have you ever... And please,
Oh,
don't say no.
Accidentally skipped it. I think she just said, have you ever seen this?
Sun Rouge.
Alright, cool. Oh, music change.
The drug we once chased. What about it?
Sang Rouge is still circulating.
Hmm.
It's changed shape and its composition is slightly different now. But it's still very much alive. But only in a very limited part of Louisiana. You aren't surprised? Did you somehow know this would happen?
Copies of another drug being circulated isn't exactly a rare case.
But Sang Rouge is special. The inimitable Enigma powder. The origin. It has many names, and no one was ever able to copy it. We've also been trying to figure out what it's made from ever since it appeared. But it's impossible to analyze. After all, it appears to be made from common ingredients that can be found anywhere.
Red seeds, man, red
If
seeds.
you try to use those ingredients, all you'll end up with is a mundane hallucinogen like DMT. If you're lucky. No. Sang Rouge requires a special recipe. The original recipe, which someone's been guarding this entire time.
Who's that?
Someone who survived the incident in Le
What?
Carré.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Immediately after they found Lisa's body, I went to go see Patricia. In order to interrogate her, of course.
Alright.
So you told us.
But I was unable to meet with her.
She refused to speak with you, didn't she? That's so like her.
No, she didn't get the chance to. You see, she's gone missing.
What?
Oh no.
To put it more accurately, no one's seen her since the afternoon of the 28th. According to her employees, she shut herself up in her room for several months before she disappeared. But since that sort of thing happened often, they didn't think anything of it.
So this is Patty, right?
On the morning of New Year's Eve, they noticed her window was open, and when they went up to check on her, she was gone. But no one knows how long her window had been open for. This is just my hypothesis, but on December 28th, a strange man visited Le Carré and was spotted near her mansion. That man must have found some way to lure Patricia into his car, the '89 Cadillac that he bought used. Then, the two of them drove north to Trenton where they boarded a train to Boston. They would have arrived here around midnight on the 29th, or perhaps early morning on the 30th.
Alright, so you're saying York did all that?
I believe this man is the same Billy Bishop whose name was previously recorded by the airline. So, what do you think of my guess? I'd love to hear your opinion as a former FBI special agent.
Horrible.
Now we get it. We aren't persons of interest. We're the suspects. But what about our alibi?
What alibi?
I've had enough of your bullshit. You expect me to believe you haven't taken a single step out of this room? That Agent Jones is your witness?
I don't think so. Isn't...
Surveillance cameras can easily be tampered with. Especially by someone like you, who knows all about how the FBI works.
You're possessed by death. Go and take a look at your own face in the mirror. You look like the Grim Reaper. After you visited both Le Carré and Greenvale, you left a mountain of corpses in your wake. You can make all the excuses you want. I'm immune to them. Right here, right now, I want to know everything. You tell me the truth.
Yes! You're good, Belle.
What?
Damn good. You're brimming with potential. Don't you think she's the perfect partner for our last dance? What do you say, my fairy? Don't you agree?
What's
She's
that?
good. So good. What do you want to know? We've got nothing to hide. Go on. Question us. This is how it's got to be. Doesn't this remind you of something? You know what I mean, my fairy.
What's happening? That was gonna end there? Oh, it's gonna end there, isn't it? Oh man, what's going on? I think we're gonna go back to 2005 now. Me too, Desmond. I'm actually not gonna look. Yeah, back to 2005. Dang. Nah, they know, Henry. They know.
Son of a... How did this happen in my town? God damn it!
The head and limbs were severed and lined up, according to the lines that were drawn with her blood. Just like migratory birds flying systematically across the sky.
Oh, the mom was killed.
Hey, Zach, what do you think this means?
They're severed roots.
Yo, Patty, get out of here.
Severed roots?
This is the way the Clarksons kill someone when they want to cut them off from the family.
And how do you know about this?
Everyone in town knows about it. They're just too scared to talk.
What does the V stand for, then?
Wait, what V?
Beats me. What, you think I know everything now?
Vilitatio. It means quarrel in Latin. That's what the V stands for.
Lily?
Latin. Intriguing, isn't it, Zach? There are no defense wounds on the corpse. In other words, Galena showed no signs of resistance when she was amputated. But, strangely enough, there are small traces of subcutaneous bleeding around the wounded areas. That's a vital reaction, which means she couldn't have been dead.
Okay.
You mean?
Yes, that's right, Patty. Galena was amputated while she was still alive, and she never resisted.
Is that even possible?
It certainly isn't impossible. For example, if she was put to sleep with a drug, or if she desired the amputation herself.
Why would she ever desire that?
Mr. York, I'm sorry, but there ain't no way that could have happened.
How can you be sure of that, Melvin? Our world contains phenomena that could never be explained with logic. This is especially true for phenomena in which humans are involved. Do you really think all the facets of love and hate can be explained with logic?
Well, no, I don't reckon I do. Yeah, might be too early to rule out those possibilities, just like you say.
Zach, now we truly know just how deeply the Clarksons are involved with this. Patty, how long does it take to reach the Clarkson estate?
Just a short drive.
Huh.
You just gotta head west along the Mississippi.
We haven't been there yet.
You can't miss it.
Got it. Thank you, Patty. By the way, Melvin, no matter how accelerated Patty may be, don't you think she's still a bit too young to see something like this?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
For the record, I have no intent to instruct others on how to raise their children, but...
Holy moly, you're right! Patricia, CLG! Come on, sweetie. Kids shouldn't have to see stuff like this.
I think he was just, he was
Daddy,
in shock.
It's too late now.
Galena was murdered in a holding cell. The Clarksons must be deeply involved. This one came out on Friday. Yeah, this one came out this past Friday. So yeah, it's only been out for a few days. What day is it? It's Friday, 12:30. Man. How nice. I know, I'm surprised.
You sure you okay, CLG?
I'm fine. Besides, I'm used to seeing stuff like that on CSI.
Yeah, it's the same, I'm sure.
You're the one who looks pale, Daddy.
Well, did shake me up a little, but I'll be back to normal in no time. Sorry about that, Mr. York. What say we rest in the interrogation room till we all calm down, CLG?
Yeah, I'm gonna go knock.
Thing, Daddy.
I'm gonna go knock out two, KLM.
I'm gonna go sit with Daddy for a bit, Agent York. We can join back up later.
Galena killed her daughter, so her family cut ties with her. Do you really think that's what happened here, Zach? If this is truly the ritual that the Clarksons used to cut, why would they go out of their way to do it here, in a holding cell?
Like, as soon as I saw that,
they could have easily done it, and judging from how Danny Clarkson was acting, I think it's clear that he really loved Galena. How could he accept this grotesque butchering, even if it was for the sake of... There's no point in ruminating on this. As long as we keep moving, the answer will inevitably...
As soon as I saw that we had to go back to old Zach, I was like, oh crap, it's gonna be a while. I know, I'm sorry, Lily. I apologize. It's midnight. It's midnight for me. I gotta wake up like in 6-7 hours. Plus, I still gotta clean up a little bit and eat some cereal. Man, what's happening now? I just want to go save it. Oh, this guy again.
You found the flying serpent. But now, the flying serpent will come to find you.
Yeah, that sounds right. And it looks like this flying serpent is a venomous one.
Some become feasts, while others are eaten alive. Which fate would you prefer?
Both sound marvelous, but let me check with Zach.
A fine answer. Find the one who fired the pistol at heaven. Within the white hall of beds, brandish the ticket to the goddess. And once again, you will see the other world.
Okay.
Do you comprehend the oracle?
No.
Zach, it looks like he's hell-bent on leading us back into that other world.
Follow the oracle.
Oh, I will, Hungan. There are only two types of things in our world. Things that should be resisted, and things that should be accepted. And I believe this oracle is something to accept.
Good night, KLF. Thanks for hanging, man. I think we did. I think we made it to the end.
Do you think we're crazy for believing everything that skeletal gentleman says?
Of course not.
No, we're not crazy. Not one bit. But I shouldn't need to explain that to you, Zach. The one who fired the pistol at heaven. Firing pistols at the sky might be a rather common occurrence for the South. Remember? Unfortunately, Zach, we need to find some... Young Guns, 1988, directed by Christopher Cain.
What?
There's that great scene where Emilio Estevez keeps
Sir, what are you
firing his
talking
Colt
about?
M1877 up at the sky. Oh, but that film took place in New Mexico, didn't it? And the Oracle bingo, Zach. We're currently running a race here, and the one who started this murder investigation is indeed the one who fired the pistol at heaven.
Wait, who's Thompson?
In other words, the person who first discovered the body.
Oh, okay.
According to the files, Lisa's body was discovered by Chuck Thompson, a crawfish farmer. He apparently works out of a fishing hut located in the marshes south of the bayou. Let's go pay him a visit.
Okay, sounds good.
Who knows? We might even get to see some crawfish. What? Why isn't the murderer the one who started this race? Zach, this isn't like you. Of course the murderer isn't the one who started the race. The murderer's running it. They're currently in first place, and they're breaking all the rules.
Thank you for explaining that.
Any more objections, Zach?
No. Alright, so that's the first one.
Within the White Hall of Beds.
Yeah,
This
that's
one is
easy.
even easier.
It's like it's a
There
clinic.
are only a few establishments that have a whole hall's worth of beds, especially in a small town like this. I'm sure you've already got a pretty good idea about what the answer is, Zach.
Sure do.
Beds all lined up. Only an amateur would hear that and think it must be referring to a brothel.
It's a church.
You never disappoint me, Zach. It's a medical facility. They invite their patients into rooms full of beds where they're tended to by doctors and nurses clad in white. It's definitely a white hall, where people are invited into beds. You always manage to impress me with your intuition. I'm really counting on you here, Zach.
Alright, so we got the 2 spots we need to hit up next. Got $10.
Agent York,
Oh no, she's back.
you trying to leave without your trustworthy assistant?
Hello there, Patty. I'd never attempt such a thing. I was simply engaging in a battle of wits with Hoongan while I waited for you.
Hoongan?
Yes, the skeletal gentleman in the top hat.
Mm-hmm.
Not that story again. Is this how you always conduct your investigations?
This is the way I work.
I bet you can't find a single partner. Not even in the entire FBI.
That's not true. I always work together with Zach.
Oh, right.
Zach.
Don't worry. I'll be your partner while you're here in our town. Now, let's go investigate.
Let's go save it. Please. Yay. But hey, we finished episode 1. Got to see some more old Zach. And now we could go to bed.